What is a flow state, and what advantages does it have? A flow state is when your body and mind are fluid and you are completely captivated by and thoroughly concentrated on something, beyond the point of distraction. You may have experienced this state at some point. Time seems to be moving more slowly. Your senses are more acute. As action and awareness synchronize to generate an effortless momentum, you are at one with the work at hand. Some individuals refer to this state as being in the zone. Whether you're involved in a physical activity, a creative endeavor, or even a basic daily work, you can enter the flow state at any time. What does it mean to be in a flow state? Mihai Csikszentmihalyi and Jean Nakamura, two positive psychologists, are credited with popularizing the concept of flow state, which defines a state in which, under the correct circumstances, you get totally absorbed in whatever you are doing. In a 2004 TED Talk, Csikszentmihalyi remarked, "There's this focus that, if it becomes intense, leads to a sense of pleasure, a sense of clarity. You know exactly what you want to achieve from one moment to the next. You get rapid feedback." Interviewing a range of self-actualized, high achievers, such as mountain climbers, chess players, surgeons, and ballet dancers, Csikszentmihalyi and Nakamura came to this conclusion. When you devote your undivided attention to an activity or task that you are incredibly passionate about, singularly focused on, and completely immersed in, you may find yourself creating the conditions for experiencing a flow state of mind. The mind's usual chatter begins to fade, putting us in a state of non-distraction. Under normal circumstances, the feelings that would consume you, inhibition, hunger, fatigue, or aches and pains, fade away, and all that matters is your dedication to your craft. The human mind, according to Csikszentmihalyi, can process up to 120 bits of information per second. When we challenge ourselves with a task, our minds reach their full potential. If the activity at hand is something we enjoy and are good at, we enter a flow state, which can leave us feeling ecstatic, motivated, and fulfilled. The relationship between meditation and mindfulness and flow state? Being able to achieve a state of flow, and on a smaller scale, even a small amount of focus, is critical to achieving goals. However, maintaining that concentration and mental stability can be difficult. That's where meditation and mindfulness come in, because a mind that has been trained to be more present and at ease with itself, calmer, clearer, and content, is more likely to experience the flow state, because we are practicing non-distraction and focus. If we can learn to focus moment by moment, we'll see that play out in our long-term goals. Mindfulness is defined as the quality of being fully present and engaged with whatever you're doing in the moment, free of distractions or judgment, and aware of thoughts and feelings without becoming engrossed in them. By meditating, we encourage our minds to become more present, actively creating conditions that allow us to observe when we become distracted, what causes us to become distracted, and then return to the object of focus. The two concepts are combined in a flow state of mind. Flow state is essentially a very active, moving meditation. The advantages of achieving flow state. Csikszentmihalyi's flow research participants excel in a wide range of activities, including dancing, chess, mountain climbing, and surgery. What is the common thread? They are all high-achieving individuals who chose careers that were both challenging and rewarding to them. The following are the benefits that motivate these individuals, and may also motivate you, to strive for the flow state as often as possible. 1. Concentration is intense. The ability to focus on work without being distracted results in a higher output of higher quality work. 2. A feeling of clarity. Your body and mind will know what needs to be done without you having to think about it. 3. There are no obstacles. When we achieve a flow state, the thoughts and feelings that normally cloud our minds, such as stress, worry, and self-doubt, take a back seat. 4. Feelings are good. Being in a state of deep flow is frequently described as an inherently positive experience. This force is not motivated by superficiality. It is motivated by the pleasure that comes from being in the moment, and doing something that you are passionate about. 5. Happiness. Being in a flow state can provide more than just a temporary high. It can provide a general sense of well-being as well as a lasting sense of happiness and fulfillment. How to enter a flow state. There are some common conditions that must be met in order to achieve flow state. 1. You must be invested in the task at hand. 2. The activity, job, or task cannot be overly simple or overly difficult. 3. Ideally, the activity should be something in which you excel. 4. Your mindset should be on the journey, not the destination, when approaching the task. You could be an athlete who focuses on the game rather than the medal, or a mountain climber who focuses on the climb rather than the top view. Whatever your passion is, consider the intrinsic factors that motivate you as you tackle your task. When combined with no interruptions, a flow state should result as a natural result of these conditions aligning. Here are some other things you can do to help your body and mind to relax and focus. 1. Do something you enjoy. It should go without saying that this is the quickest way to enter a flow state. Doing something you enjoy can satisfy your mind's desire for something challenging but doable and at which you excel. 2. Make a ritual. Create a series of actions that you perform every time you are about to begin a task that will require you to enter a state of concentration. This could be a short walk, a meditation, or a cup of tea. Whatever you're doing, it'll alert your brain to what's about to happen and that you're coaxing it to get ready. 3. Determine your most important task. A flow state is best achieved by focusing on one major task that requires a significant amount of brain power. Multitasking would create a web of distractions, making flow state impossible to achieve. 4. Determine your peak creative and productive periods. Determine the times when your mind naturally operates at full speed. The morning after a good night's sleep is often the most productive for many people. Focusing on the main task of the day during these times will make flow state a more attainable goal. 5. Remove all distractions. Concentrate on creating a peaceful environment with few distractions. Place your phone in a safe place and set it to Do Not Disturb. If you're working on a laptop, consider installing a website blocker. You are the most aware of the types of things that bother you the most. Try to reduce as many of them as possible. Try to incorporate this knowledge by thinking back about the points in this video when you find yourself drifting off during certain tasks or activities. You'll be amazed at how much you can steer your attention and bring yourself into a flow state. Hopefully you enjoyed today's topic. See you next time.